Mobility Monday number 3 coming at you on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Sorry about the delay. This weekend I both launched my One Joint 1 Minute Challenge and I welcomed some new members into my online mobility coaching, so it's been a little bit crazy. But let's get right to it. I think it'll be worth the wait. So today's principle is that a small change in rotational capacity can yield big results linearly. Okay, this, in my view, is one of the biggest contributions that the FRC system has brought to the world of mobility training. For today's practice, you'll need some sort of stick. I'm using a broomstick. You can use a PVC pipe, a dowel of any kind, whatever you've got access to. So if you want to pause the video and go grab that, you may. Welcome back. So we're going to test and retest by just simply bringing our arms overhead and get a sense of how they feel relative to each other. For most of us, they'll be pretty similar, but maybe a small difference. For me, this one's a little bit easier in general. Then we're going to train just one side, and we'll come back and see how the two sides feel relatively. So we're going to do something called external rotation pails. To set up, keep your elbow by your side and bring your palm out in front of you. Place the stick in your hand and then let it bring that hand out to the side. I'll reach across with my opposite arm and grab underneath to pull that shoulder into a passive stretch. Okay? Notice I'm not cranking on it, just a little stretch, and I'm definitely not contorting my body to make it seem like I'm going further, just standing tall and gently pulling the stick across my body. Okay? So this is our setup position. This is a passive stretch, and then we'll add a pails contraction on top of that. So for the pails contraction, I'm going to keep this bottom arm pinned to my side, standing tall, create some tension throughout the body, and then very gently, I'm going to push my top hand into the stick. So this is as if I were trying to come out of the stretch and rotate internally, but because this bottom hand is here, it can't go anywhere. So I'm pressing this top hand into the stick. Again, start very gently, and then I'll slowly relax that and see how it feels. If that allows me to pull a little bit further into the stretch, great. If not, also great. Again, I'll slowly ramp up, pushing into the top of the stick, but not moving out of the stretch. And then slowly ease off and maybe go a bit further into the stretch. Okay? Normally for an ideal training set, I'd even go a bit longer, but already I want you to slowly and carefully come out of that, and we'll retest. So if you bring your arms overhead, you'll probably see that the side that you were just working on can lift overhead more easily. I know I do right now. What I want to say is this is not a permanent change. So if I were to go test this a minute from now, 10 minutes from now, likely it would be back to where it was. Okay, I'll write more about this in the description, but this isn't magic.